In the name of God, the most merciful and kind, wherever you are, hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. Welcome to Rawalpindi and welcome to Bahria Town Phase 4. This is the commercial centre. It's the epicenter of many eateries, many restaurants, many cafes. And as soon as you basically just jump out of your vehicle or climb out of your vehicle, you'll be hounded by guys running across with menus and offering you everything from juice to pulao to hot and spicy food, and a whole load of different things that you'll be lost for choice. And apparently they're all world class. They're all better than each other. They're all asking for your custom, and they want you to come and eat there because Pakistani cuisine, as you know, is very scrumptious. Okay, whether it's kebab or whether it's juice or whether it's rice or whether it's fish or whether it's anything that is edible and they can stick some spices around it, they will make it taste good. So, kadil tarazai, khiyal sararazai, planning sararazai, and understand what it is that you want to eat. Research you can look on the internet, you can ask some local people as well, and they will point you in the right direction. A place called Munchies, where it says it's special Lahori nashta. So I don't know what they're doing here for an evening meal because it says nashta. And on my left hand side, as you can see, there's very many restaurants. Hot and spices in the distance. We have eaten there before as well, and it was very nice. And I've just spotted this guy who I saw in April last year, and he said to me, he said, if you need to eat here, so let me just take you for a little walk, and I'm just going to switch the camera around so you can see where I'm. So like I was saying earlier on, this is Bahria Town Phase 4. And as I just walked towards the roundabout, the taraf techizama, nutol ay diugra, ay dichiden ay ditol agents waladi the hotel losanga chigadi na kuzege, ave wakhras khali tolo saka menus chiden ni silidi. Or dachiden, this is the roundabout, big roundabout in the middle of Phase 4. So this is a roundabout in the middle of Phase 4. It's absolutely huge. It's massive, and there's guys like beeping and making noises. And on my left hand side, look, there's a Quetta Chinar restaurant lit up. Oh, and on top of the building, you see I speak Arabic as well. It says Habla Bainakum Lam Yatid. Habib Bank Limited in English. And there you go, look. Plenty of bling bling in the civic centre. And here comes the guy carrying the water who said to me last year, he says, Dil ka khorak ke natala deri paisi pakari. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him too. And they say if you want to find good local food, have a look where all the local Pakistanis are sitting. And let's go and see what Irfan is finding. This is a cafe in the basement, and established in 1990. This is where our food is being prepared. And let's have a look. Apparently the food's arrived and it's the other side of the door. And it looks like the guys have ordered a roti with paper plates. And let's have a look what's in here. Oh, karahi chicken, boneless. Oh, and I love that. I think that's brilliant. MashaAllah. Bismillah ala barakatillah. Let's test this. Alhamdulillah, that's beautiful. So it looks like Munchies is going to be a good place, mashallah. And there is the Syrian shawarma, a famous little place in Phase 4. Isn't that very nice? And this must be the place where people take a lot of selfies and photographs and videos. And that's where they are making their food. So continuing walking around, up in the air is the Sky Dine restaurant. Now this goes in a circular motion. So that Sky Dine churlaigi, is that how you say it? It goes round and round. So there uchat level bani restaurant there. As the traffic flows on the side of the civic centre, or we are walking towards our residents Ruro Chidano Porta after Ravanyu. Massive electric pylon. And we're currently walking through phase 4 down to Bahria Town phase 3. And normally it's very well lit up. I wonder if there's just an issue with the electric, which is very unusual in this area. There you go, that's more like it. And there's some very beautiful homes in this area. And there's a nice lit up home at night. So it's 10 o'clock at night and it's very peaceful in the area. And it's a very lovely, pleasant walk as well. It's probably a good 25, 26 degrees. It's fairly humid. And you may be able to hear the ladies at the back just having a chat. It's that quiet, and they're still a good 100 meters away from us. So if you contrast these places to the village, which is perhaps not sometimes fair, but if you put an overseas hat on, then in the villages it's fairly dusty, and in the city it's clean. In the villages, okay, perhaps the character, possibly because of education, is not always spot on in the way that they sometimes treat you when you walk into the shops or you walk into the offices. And here there's more of an educated style of accepting you, speaking to you. As overseas Pakistani, we're obviously used to amenities and energy, gas, electricity, a water supply, and it's much more prevalent here. Whilst there's load shedding for electricity, there's rations for gas. We can have issues with water as well. However, in the villages, everybody knows one another. The community is much more tight and knit. They tend to run to each other a lot quicker, whilst in the cities, it's a little bit different. People often are at work, perhaps do not see each other for a whole week, perhaps are not aware of what everyone's doing, whilst in the villages. They know everything about you very regularly. Even if you sneeze, the whole village knows that you had a sneeze at a particular time and a particular date, which can bring its disadvantages as well. Education systems are different in the cities in comparison to the villages. The rate of literacy, particularly in Islamabad, Rawalpindi, Lahore and Karachi, is obviously a much higher rate in comparison to the villages. There's much more please, thank you and hello in the cities in comparison to the villages. And because the standard of living is generally higher in these places, that brings many advantages as well, which are very well documented. And it's exactly the same anywhere else in the world as well. Well, look, here's another home that's available for rent. And there's some beautiful homes in the area, as I was just stopped by a very friendly policeman called Nasser Khan. He had a chat with me off camera, asked me from where do I travel to Bahria, where is it that you are staying, and had a chat with me. And he said, you speak Pashto with a really nice accent. And I thought, oh, that's nice of you. So he then probed a little bit more, and I told him I was from the UK. UK na ragli or filal dilta yo miash de para dilta yo. No, mashallah, the Pakistani Mehman Nawazi. Gap shop rasa rawala golo chahe sate rato ko. Aur re sare topak ko saka. No, mate topak tikeda. Wali, my bad sar khabar kam. No topak ki ke khodo. My bye. Poxtana ko chahe bani jang kai. I said, chai chidan inshallah. Allah di izzatu ke chai bachar tabias ko nu pakhandash. No der topak ko. Said, when you come for a walk next time, please do stay and we'll have a longer chat. And I said, of course, inshallah. As nighttime Bahria gets even more quieter. And this is a commercial centre. Commercial centre ke chidano. Khorak dukanu di department store de, dobiu de, laundry. What else? Oh yeah, wakho dukanu de. So you go up them steps, and there's a whole load of other shops too. And I believe there's apartments upstairs with shops on the bottom part of the commercial centre. And mashallah, the central point of Bahria Phase 3, the meeting place for prayers, the education centre, the place that is used for so many Islamic traditions and so many Islamic practices and so many events. It's Jamia Masjid Riyazul Jannah, mashallah. And down the middle of the street, there's loads of pretty trees. And they're so fragrant. Khashtabui dinarazi, mashallah. And this is the rear of the masjid, the ladies' entrance. Very present building in Phase 3 is the grand 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom apartments where you have visitors from all over the world. So if there's 3 things Pakistanis are crackers about, it's chai, politics, and obviously a game of cricket. Anywhere and everywhere, the guys will play cricket. And the wicket is a chair. A kursi is the wicket. So we have nighttime cricket under the lights. Oh, and we have a spinner. And the ball is lost. So here he comes. He's about to bowl in the white t-shirt. Oh, it's a hit and a miss, and the keeper takes it very well. And it looks like Murali's bowling from the other side. He's got a very... do you remember Murali? Muralitharan, who used to play for Sri Lanka. And here it comes. It looks like the last ball of the over. Oh my goodness. And he's hit it out of Bahria Town 3. And the ball is apparently lost in the jungle. How would you deal with that? And the guy who's hit the ball out of Phase Bahria 3 is a guy called Motasim Shah. And I think he's here. That's him. Is that him? That's him. And as he's facing up, because all Pakistanis do is hit sixes. And here we go. Oh, here it comes. Oh, and it's the 7th ball of the over. Oh. And here it comes. Oh my goodness. That's another ball lost. Typical Pakistani hitting sixes. A game of cricket in the middle of nowhere. What can I say? They love a game of cricket. So, as I can sense a vehicle coming from the back, please subscribe, please like, please share the videos as well. And wherever you are, have a wonderful, blessed day.